Look, I'm 30 years old. Not one of my friends has children. Zero. No one. No one's having kids. Do you know how hard you need to abuse a mammal to make them not have children? Like, look, GDP goes up. People have have enough food, and whatever. No one's having kids, and this is across the world. This is across both the West, the East, everywhere. It's happening. So why do I not have kids? And the answer to that is I don't really know. This is the weird thing. So there's a thing that happens, especially with even younger than me. Like the kids are like 18 today. There's a huge problem where they don't dance. No one dances. They go to clubs and they don't dance. Yeah. Why is this? Because you get recorded. Yeah. If you're an 18-year-old kid, you go to a club, you get recorded. If you approach a girl and you mess it up, you get recorded. Everything is the panopticon now. Yeah. So if you had to ask me why, my answer is technology. My answer is social media. My answer is AI. My answer is algorithms. Right. I think there's a deep thing where we as a society have not dealt with the fact that we have to steward technology responsibly. We have treated technology as a Wild West. Absolutely. Just everyone can do whatever they want. Just sell all of our younger generation's dating lives to corporations for profit. And who pays the cost for this? Who has liability? For every person who doesn't find the love of their life because the whole dating market is fucked up, who pays for this? No one. There is no responsibility.
So research shows that fertility it's several things. It is technology. It's also the economy, so it's a lot more expensive. To some extent, it's also women getting more into education, which is a good thing. It's also pollution. So sperm counts have dropped 50%. They have halved over the past few decades, and we think it's because of industrial pollution. So all of this goes back to the economic system. That's why we keep creating these dopamine loops in our technology. Instead of connecting one another, you can get a lot more by making the suggestion of connection, and then people keep coming back. Simulacrum is a lot more profitable.
What's happening, man? If you heard that clip, I'm not gonna be a nice person on this video. I really think some of y'all just don't want to grow up. Yes, it's gonna be hard. Yes, the economy is jacked up. Yes, it's expensive to have kids. But in my personal opinion, I just think y'all don't like making sacrifices. That's literally what I really think. I think as much as younger people complain about what's going on in the world, I really just think y'all don't like sacrifices. And if you don't want kids, fine, but a lot of y'all want to live the high life though. Y'all still have dreams and aspirations to live in the high life, and that has gone in not every generation, but in modern times, everybody wanted to be rich or rich and famous or something like that, right? Or successful. But here's the thing. If it didn't happen for you, you wasn't just supposed to pack it in. I just can't deal with life. I just can't. I have to work. I have to. And I'm going to say these things some of y'all don't want to hear. And it's weird here's the other thing. It's weird to hear people who once said people like me were lazy and we didn't work hard and we don't know, we can't be successful in America. Something's wrong with us. And then fast forward, the kids of these people and the grandkids of these people, I just can't do it. It's like, man, shut up. Like, really, shut up. Then, like, I come from a family, like, my grandparents was working in Jim Crow. Think they got a fair shake? My great-grandparents working in Jim Crow. And they were successful and still got robbed in the end. On one side. The other side stayed in business, and I think they're probably descendants of them, some of the people in business now, but I think. And I'm not saying, yo, man, houses cost this much and houses cost that much. Yeah, I get all that. But what I don't get is life was expensive for us black folks, period. Right after slavery. Y'all didn't you get what I'm saying? Reconstruction, Jim Crow. Life has been expensive. You can't live the life you want to live. Okay, I get that. You can't live in a house that you want to live in. You can't live in an apartment complex you want to live in, or a townhome or condo. You can't drive the car you want to drive. Okay. So then it's I just don't want to do nothing because if life isn't perfect for me, I just can't. Why are we doing this? This is why people aren't having kids. No, y'all not having kids because y'all don't like making sacrifices, and that's on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all got money and time for trips. Y'all got money and time for concerts. Y'all got money and time for drugs. Y'all got money and time for DoorDash. Y'all got money and time for Starbucks. Y'all got money and time for clothing and accessory items. Y'all got money and time to be on video games all day. Y'all got money and time, for a lot of things on the internet. Let's just be honest, man. You don't want to. You're not really participating in life. Oh man, people got cameras out. If you could approach somebody, so what, man? What, you've never been rejected on camera before. I've been rejected a lot of times. I don't care. And this is part of the issue of I'm saying not making sacrifices. Sometimes you can't be successful in anything if you're not willing to put yourself out there. And this goes into my assessment of people who say that life is just too hard. I don't think you're willing to put yourself out there to try it even though it's hard. I think because you say it's hard, I don't want to start, or if I start I'm gonna quit because it's hard. And to me that's weak. And I'll say this, and I can understand, like I've seen people try, quit, and then go, you know what, I can't live with myself for quitting. I'd rather fail than quit and go back. I've seen people do that. So I know that's a possible thing. But this idea of it's just so bad. I just everybody I know, everybody I know is just not doing this and not doing that. They tell you like, stop hanging around people who not doing nothing. Go hang around people who are, because don't get it twisted. There are people in their 20s that are doing stuff. There are people in their 30s that are doing stuff. There are people in their 40s that are doing stuff. Let me go back. There are teenagers that are doing stuff. The social media has made it that it it multiplied the amount of losers in the world. And social media gave people a platform to say, hey man, I can quit too because I saw you quit. Or I heard the rhetoric of I just don't want to do it and I just can't do it, and it's just life is so hard, I just don't want to do it, I just can't make it. You know what, I feel like that too, man. I quit. And I'm glad, like when it comes to the parent aspect, I'm glad y'all not having kids, because y'all would quit on y'all kids. Life isn't like, and I say it this way, look at this country, okay? Look at America. America is not your fantasy anymore, right? It's not probably going to get better for the just average American for decades, if ever, right? So accept it, deal with it, and figure something out. This concept where everybody, like, I'm not gonna say everybody, but this concept where people act like they can't figure it out, or go, you know what, I got to do something. I got to do something. I got to try something. I can't just let it, um, I can't just waste my life away because the odds aren't in my favor. because part of this is in I gotta say this when it comes to even white America in particular. It was all good when you had all the advantages. You wasn't talking like this. You messed up your own advantages, and now I just want to quit. I just want to take my ball and go home. Cool, but for all for you black folks, mm-mm, mm-mm. Because what happens is I hear that mentality from a lot of black folks, and I hate to say it, bring this up again, who are raised to be soft. I have emotional intelligence, and I speak so profoundly and with such energy, and I'm so sensitive, and I have empathy for the world, and because I just can't do anything. I just quit. It's just I need somebody to come save me, because if I have to save myself, I won't do it because it's so hard. I may have to work 2 jobs, 3 jobs. It's so hard. Yeah, life is hard. And me saying that might be upsetting, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It sucks to have to work extra hard to get average. If you Black America, you know that's life. That's life. You know what I'm saying? So now, at some point, y'all gonna have to do it too, because here's the reality, and I hope y'all listen long enough to hear what I'm about to say now. If you were in your 20s or 30s and you're not putting in you can say it's the cards are stacked, the deck is stacked against you. That's cool. But if you ain't doing nothing about it in your 20s and 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s are going to be that's going to be the worst time of your life, because you're getting older. You might not be keeping up with your health. Like all the you let the unfairness make you stop in life, and life gonna pass you by, and then you're gonna wake up 50 years old and go, oh, what did I do? I'm not gonna say you're gonna just make it and be successful, but I'm gonna say you'll be far more successful if you keep going than if you quit. That's the truth. So when I hear this stuff, man, and these are and I'm gonna say this too, man. People don't care about y'all. Y'all think just because y'all saying this, you, in this era, some of these young adults and adults, y'all, a lot of y'all come from middle class lifestyles and up. Ain't nobody trying to hear. You had the schools, you had the resources, you had the networks, you had you had the opportunities. You had people put you on these paths, or you saw other people on the path. You had all this quote unquote access to the 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 road of the multiple roads of success. You just didn't get on any of them. That's how you're going to be looked at. Not because the economy's great. No, they're gonna go, hey man, generation, I'm gonna be at home till my parents die. But I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Y'all tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Peace.